Oh, dang. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. As we return back to the Buffalo region, we head up to one of the northern suburbs, the town of Amherst, to take a look at Western New York's oldest operating mall. While a few years ago this was the second highest performing mall in the Buffalo region, it has really taken a major turn for the worst since the pandemic, and now with the city trying to take it over for redevelopment, it doesn't appear it has much more time left as a mall. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Boulevard Mall in Amherst, New York. Let's take a walk through this mall in case if we never see it again. To begin with the history, Boulevard Mall would open its doors in 1962 as the first enclosed mall in the Buffalo, New York region. Its name would be chosen due to its location on Niagara Falls Boulevard. Anchors at the time of opening would consist of Sattlers and Jens, and a JCPenney would join in as a third anchor right across from Jens in 1970. Boulevard Mall would be a major success through the 60s and 70s, as not only it would bring in shoppers from the Buffalo region, as there was no other malls in the Buffalo area at the time, but also would bring in shoppers in from Canada across the border. Other than Sattlers getting converted to Rochester-based Sibley's in 1981, Boulevard Mall would not see many changes happen throughout the 80s. However, would keep itself alive even with new malls opening up in the Buffalo region, not too far away from Boulevard. However, with Pyramid's new mega super mall, Walden Galleria, opening up in Cheektowaga in 1989, many of Buffalo's malls would start struggling by this point. However, Boulevard would need to start making changes to keep itself alive, and that's exactly what happened. 1991 would see the Sibley's space get converted to Kaufman's. 1994 would see new restaurants such as TGI Fridays and Bonefish Grill, along with a 9-bay food court be added to the mall. 1997 would see a cosmetic renovation happen to the mall, giving us the look you see today. New stores would be added by this point. 1998 would see Jens go out of business, however, the space would get converted to a Kaufman's men's store, and Sears would be added as a fifth anchor to Boulevard Mall in 2000. This would keep Boulevard Mall as the second most profitable mall in the Western New York region, keeping it thriving even with Walden Galleria competing nearby. In 2006 would see both of the Kaufmann's locations get converted to Macy's during the May and Federated Department Store's buyout, and with the 2008 recession near, Boulevard Mall managed to come out of the recession doing relatively okay still. However, some stores would start leaving, and many shoppers would start flocking more towards Walden Galleria. To try to bring in more shoppers, they would demolish the food court in 2015 to make way for a new Dick's Sporting Goods store that would end up opening in October of 2015. However, this really wouldn't help Boulevard Mall in the end. Sears would end up announcing the closure of their store in early 2017 and would close their location at Boulevard Mall and Walden Galleria in March of 2017. And in October of 2017, Macy's would announce that they would be downsizing to just the Sattlers building and would close their men's store in the bottom level of the Jens building. This would leave 2 empty anchors in Boulevard Mall. And to finish off 2017, Forest City Enterprises would sell the Boulevard Mall to avoid foreclosure to L&R Partners based out of Miami. Whilst it seemed like some occupancy issues would be getting covered over these next couple of years, the pandemic was near, and this would end up being the final nail in the coffin for Boulevard Mall. As Boulevard Mall re-emerged from the pandemic and reopening from the lockdown, it seemed like it was a ghost town of its former self. With the inline occupancy being under 50% by this point, It seemed like Boulevard Mall had no hope to bring itself back up, and redevelopment would be inevitable. However, in April 2021, it was announced that Gabe's would fill in the bottom floor of the former Sears space, and whilst it doesn't use a mall entrance, it would fill in an anchor that would be empty otherwise. The store would open in the summer of 2021 and would help out a lot. However, it seemed like the town of Amherst wanted to finally redevelop this property now that it's in the state that it's in. And as of 2023, Douglas Development owns the mall, and the city is trying to put in eminent domain to get rid of all of the remaining inline tenants. And unfortunately, it seems like the mall will be getting demolished for another one of those stupid lifestyle centers, which is really unfortunate, but only time will tell what will happen to the property. So overall, even though it's remodeled, I think Boulevard Mall is a very charming 90s mall. And whilst it doesn't have all of those like boomy neons or anything, it still feels just like a comforting and calming mall to walk through. The skylights look awesome, and the fountain is amazing when it's not Christmas time and there's a tree over it. However, since this is not my first time here, I have seen the fountain operating before, and I will show you footage of the fountain when it was turned on in August of 2022 when I came here last. Now, this was my third visit to Boulevard, and I've seen a lot of stores close even within the past 3 years here. It really sucks how far down this mall is going, and to hear the news that the city really is just trying to get rid of it at this point is very unfortunate. Obviously, I know redevelopment is a good thing, and obviously I do wish the city the best of luck in it, but it sucks to see another mall go, and to see them forcibly taking away small businesses from a property like this is always unfortunate. To hear what's going on with Eastern Hills at the moment is another sad story, but to hear that the city's trying to take away all of these small businesses out of Boulevard Mall really does suck, and to all of them, I wish the best in finding relocation. Maybe they'll head over to McKinley like a few of Eastern Hills' tenants. However, with that, only time will tell, because this redevelopment plan has been in the works for well over a year and not much has been done other than a few more stores leaving. So we'll see what happens. It is always nice to walk through a dead mall at night, and that's the one thing that is nice about winter, is walking through dead malls at night is always like really calming and peaceful, especially around the closing hour like this. Now, as promised, once we get back up to the center court towards the end of this video in a couple minutes, I will show you footage of the fountain operating when I was here in August of 2022. And with that, I would like to thank you all for watching my video tour of the Boulevard Mall in Amherst, New York. It was nice to take another walk through Buffalo's oldest mall, and whatever happens in its future, I wish it the best of luck. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like as it greatly helps support the channel. And whilst you're at it, be sure to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so more videos like this can come to more viewers like you. I have a lot more mall content coming very soon, especially in 2024. You're not going to want to miss all the stuff coming in 2024. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, be sure to click that subscribe button and stick along for the ride. If you want to see more sneak peeks of future videos coming to the channel, I have an Instagram linked in the description. With that, everyone, take care, stay awesome, and have a blessed day. I will see you all in my next video.